Hello, I'm Brad Ryan with Meng's Martial Arts of Katy. The head instructor and owner of our martial arts school here in Katy, Texas. Today we're going to talk about another program that we promote throughout all of Texas called our Kid Escape program. Kid Escape is a program that was designed 23 years ago by a gentleman named John Hall in Cincinnati, Ohio. And basically Kid Escape is based on real life cases on how not to be moved to a second location during a kidnapping or a child abduction case.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never stop yelling.
Never stop yelling.
And never be moved to the second location.
Never be moved to the second location.
Okay, very good.
I first became aware of the Kid Escape program when Meng's offered a community class for children in the area, and my husband signed our daughter up. And we were really impressed when she came home. She had so much information and she was able to actually show us what she had learned. And so we decided to bring a Kid Escape class to our church.
Basically, a lot of times in the school systems and the churches and safety courses and self-defense for kids and all that, they usually talk about, keeping a safe distance, not talking to strangers, keeping the hands up to create some boundary. You're not my dad, you're not my mommy, call 911, fire, all those things are great, but basically when the child abductor or the kidnapper actually grabs your child, he tries to run, he tries to hide, he tries to scream, he tries to fight back with kicking and punching. When all that stuff fails, then what's your child going to do then? And basically that's when Kid Escape starts, when all that other preventative stuff stops or doesn't work.
Never stop yelling.
Never stop yelling.
And never be moved to the second location.
Never be moved to the second location.
And so Sifu Ryan and some of his team came and presented the class for our church children and for the children in the neighborhood. And parents and children alike had a great time. The parents commented to me, and I agree, that one of the best strengths of the curriculum is that Kid Escape is able to give kids this wealth of information about a really scary topic, but do it in a way that's on their level, that's easy to understand, and in a way that doesn't leave them feeling frightened or afraid at all. And the class is very participatory in nature, so they're not just being lectured to, but they're actually able to get on the floor and demonstrate the techniques and practice them, and that really helps them, I think, to retain the information as well.
So while she's doing that, who's in control? Am I in control now, or is she in control now?
She's in control.
She's in control now, okay? Now, as a bad guy, do I want a kid that listens to me, or a kid that doesn't listen to me?
Listen.
I want a kid that listens to me. So is she listening to me? Is she going to my van nice and easily? No. So basically, maybe I don't want part of her anymore. It's too difficult. And then if people are around, even if I'm in a little park or a parking lot with not a lot of people around, but this is taking way too long. This is too scary now, because she's screaming and I just lost control of the situation. Okay? Okay, very good. Okay, give Christy a round of applause. Okay, now this is really easy to learn. Okay, we've been teaching this for a couple years now. It's really easy to learn, and what we want the parents to commit to is practice this once a month at home. Make a game of it. Even with my 5-year-old boy, we go in the backyard and say, okay, don't let me get you to that tree. And like my children and Daniel's children, it's like, man, they're 5 years old now, and it's like, we can't move them. I mean, it's that effective. When I first heard about Kid Escape, it was actually when John Hall was on the Mantell Williams show. And I wasn't a full-time teacher at then, but literally a tear came to my eye when I was watching him, because it seemed like such a powerful thing to do and such a good thing to give back to the community. And right then and there, as soon as I saw him on the Mantell Williams show, I was like, you know what? As soon as I go full-time professionally in martial art and have the extra time and resource to develop this program, then that's what I want to do.
It's overall a great experience for everyone who's there, and children walk away with a lot of tools to help themselves get out of a dangerous situation should one ever arise. And if you have an opportunity to bring kid escape to your church or your school or whatever organization you may be a part of, I highly recommend that you do so. Call today and schedule it. You will be really glad that you did.